Hello all, welcome back. It has been a while since the last time we had a nice little talk about the channel, about our community, and in general about everything that is affecting us or will affect us in the future. Last time we had that talk, our very first talk actually. It was an excellent experience. For me it was a very nice opportunity to talk directly with you and hear your opinion and receive your feedback. Since then I really want to do this again, and in general I want to do this quite often. I don't know how often it can happen. I'll just try to talk whenever I feel like sharing something with you, whenever I want to ask your opinion about something, or in general if I want to hear from you guys. We are already in 2016 and I'm sure you have noticed it already. I really hope that this first month of 2016 has been amazing, not only for you but also your families, and it will be the beginning of an excellent year for all of us. And of course we are going to talk about everything that we are already featuring or we will see in the channel in the future. Obviously I'm talking about the main games that we are following, which are Star Citizen and Elite Dangerous. Both of these games had major updates since the last time we talked. Elite Dangerous got Horizons and Star Citizen got the Alpha 2.0 update, and both of these updates have changed the way we see these two games, have changed the way we play them, and we're gonna talk about them starting with Star Citizen. Alpha 2.0 for Star Citizen was indeed a revelation. It introduced us the baby persistent universe, a smaller version, one only system that is working like the persistent universe will be working. Of course there will be a lot more systems and a lot of stuff to do later when Star Citizen will be more developed, but even like this it is a lot of fun to roam around a system. It is for the first time an open world. You can roam around, explore, engage in a fight against NPCs and of course other players. It is a lot of fun. And it's good to see that Star Citizen is progressing well after so many months of complaints from the backers on the forums and general negative criticism. I didn't believe also that it could make such a turn, that could create something so beautiful, so great, and give us so much fun. Another problem with Star Citizen was the stability. I personally was crashing all the time. Even with the latest 2.1, Arena Commander was a crash fest, but with the latest 2.1.1 balance update, balance patch, things are much better. In general the game seems to be taking a nice shape, and we are heading towards the release of Squadron 42. I don't know how fast this will happen. Sometime this year, I want to hope. The persistent universe is gonna be late. It's gonna take more than a year in my opinion, but the Squadron 42 might be with us a bit sooner. And maybe this is a nice opportunity for you if you want to get in the game to buy a package and start experiencing Star Citizen now. It is still in alpha, obviously, so it has some issues, but it is getting developed and it is getting better and better. If you are reluctant and want to think about it, of course do not worry. If there is something important, if there is an important news about Star Citizen, in general if something changes, you should know that you will hear it here from me. I will notify you of anything important happens in the Star Citizen universe. The only reason I'm telling you that this might be a nice opportunity is because the game is now cheaper than it will be later. So you're gonna save some money if you buy a starting package now. In general I like Star Citizen a lot, I do love it a lot, and I'm planning on uploading a lot more videos in the future. I wish they will start adding some more content. I wish they will start finalizing the stats of the weapons, of the ships, because they keep changing. This is alpha and of course this is how it's supposed to be. Overall I'm having a lot of fun at this stage of development. But let's just leave Star Citizen now and start talking about Elite Dangerous, and of course what else? Elite Dangerous Horizons, the Horizons expansion, a season pass that is gonna bring us a lot of changes in the near future. In general all this year will be dedicated to Horizons, and it's supposed to make the whole experience much better, much more beautiful. The biggest change with Horizons was the planetary landings. Amazing achievement by Frontier. I really enjoyed landing on the planets, on the surface of the planets, and I think they have nailed it. The landing process was amazing. After that begins the problem, at least for me. I know a lot of you enjoy playing Horizons, in general the gameplay of Horizons. I simply cannot find a reason to land on the planets anymore. I did it a couple of times. I tried to have fun. Maybe I should have gone a bit further away from our base, which is Rinatra Desra, like you all know by now. I know there are some very beautiful planets that you can explore, that you can go around and try to find points of interest, try to find minerals, but I simply cannot force myself to do this. I don't know why. I don't know, for some reason I just don't want to take an SRV. We have talked about the SRV. That's also part of the problem. And I simply cannot start this. Although I really want it, although I had plans for Horizons, I was planning to do a tour around planets. I don't know, I just can't. But of course the fact that I simply cannot force myself to start landing on the surface of the planet has a positive side, and this is the opportunity it gives me and the free time it gives me to focus on what I really enjoy doing in Elite Dangerous, which is enjoying the features of the first season of Elite Dangerous, believe it or not. At the moment I'm trying to increase slowly my combat rank. I'm doing some bounty hunting, testing different loadouts, and I really enjoy testing these loadouts, and of course ship reviews. I'm checking the ships, checking their capabilities. I'm really having fun still with the first season, with the features of the first season of Elite Dangerous, and I really hope that they will add all the stuff we are hoping they will add from the first season, like transport missions and transport equipment. This will be a game changing. Fix their missions. The missions are a mess at the moment. The rewards are simply a joke. And as for the shadow missions, I really hate them. I tried them a couple of times. The way the NPC chase you all over the place, oh my god, that was such a frustrating experience. There are plenty of money. You can make good money if you do this activity, but it was so frustrating. It was such a stressful experience for me, and especially when NPC appear right in front of you when you are getting out of Super Cruise. You are 7 kilometers away from the station or the outpost, and an NPC appears right in front of you and scans you. That was the worst part of the process. So yes, I'm trying to focus on the loadouts, on some combat. I haven't done trading. This is weird as well. I haven't done trading for quite a while, since 1.4, because interdictions are also awful again for some reason. I could take a cutter, I could take my Anaconda, equip it with lots of guns and try find a trade route, but the interdictions and the thought that I'm gonna be interdicted, it's simply driving me crazy. So I'm having fun with the loadouts, making loadouts, and of course reviewing ships and checking the capability like I said before, and of course I'm planning on uploading a lot more Elite Dangerous videos. Let's talk about the upcoming updates. The engineers, that sounds like game changing, and I hope they will implement it correctly, but I don't like the fact that they are tied with planetary landings and they will be on planetary outposts, if I'm not mistaken. If I am, please correct me. Also, the other updates that we know they are coming, the other changes that we know they will come with the Horizons expansion, which are the multi-crew, the deployable fighters. I'm waiting for the deployed fighters. I think they are gonna be awesome, and they will change the way we play. They will make it at least more fun for us to do some bounty hunting. And what else? And the avatar creation. Well, I'm not very interested in avatar creation and multi-crew, since we won't be able to walk around, but they are a nice addition and a step towards the right direction. I would love to hear what you think about the upcoming changes on Horizons, and generally if you are enjoying Horizons, or if you are still playing like I do, mostly with the features of the first season. Tell me what you think, I would really love to know. I can also think a couple of games that will be releasing on the space sci-fi genre, and the most anticipated, the biggest name is of course No Man's Sky. It seems like 2016 is gonna be a very good year for the space genre, and I really can't wait for these games to come out so we can check them and see how good they are. But let's talk about something else now. What else? XCOM 2. We will be getting the game in less than 2 weeks from now, and I'm pretty sure that you are as excited as I am. I have seen some videos, the game looks wonderful, and I'm really impressed with what they have done. We have of course our XCOM Long War campaign, which we are continuing, and I'm really having fun with this series. I hope you're having fun as well. Something about the Long War, if you want to try it, the mod has been released. It's not on beta anymore. Well, obviously I'm not gonna change the version I'm using because we are already at now 130 episode. But if you wanna give it a try, you can get the released version and have some fun with this very hard mod for the XCOM Enemy Within game. And some more good news about XCOM 2, if you haven't heard it, the team behind the Long War mod is working with the developers of XCOM 2 in order to have some mods released on the first day of the XCOM 2 release. This is amazing. I hope we will get some really good mods for XCOM 2 and that they will enhance our experience and in general make us have a lot more fun with this much anticipated game. I have also added a new series. If you haven't noticed, it's about Darkest Dungeon. In general, I'm planning on doing a lot more series, checking more games, because I believe that some games, especially hard games like XCOM or Darkest Dungeon or some other titles that I have in mind, are quite complex and you can't show everything in a review video in 20 minutes of gameplay. A full series or a shorter series, let's try series, like I've said before I'm planning on doing, could be much better for you to understand how the game is played, how good or bad it is, what are its flaws, what are its advantages. In general, it's a much better experience to see some episodes of a certain game and decide if you wanna play it, if you wanna buy it. This is why I'm gonna start having a lot more series. I won't bombard you with series, that's for sure. I'm not planning on having a lot of different games at the same time. 2, maximum 3. I don't want to spread out to all these games at the same time. It will not be very productive. I would love to hear your opinion about this. In general, I'm planning on continuing with the reviews, with the 20 minutes of gameplay, and show you more and more games that I think deserve your attention, and of course series, but not too much, so you will have problem following what is going on. I want to hear your opinion. In general, I always want to read your feedback. Don't be shy, leave comments. The interaction with you, the part where I'm reading the comments you have left and replying to you, is the best part of my day. I said it on the previous channel talk, I'm gonna say it again, and I really mean it. Talking with you is what matters, and I really want to know what you think. Regarding reviews in general, different games that I'm gonna be showing to you, I have also a Steam curator page if you wanna take a look. Maybe you will find some games that you have missed or you weren't thinking were good enough. Take a look if you want, and of course, like always, leave your feedback, tell me what you think. That's really all I had to say. I think this year is gonna be excellent, it's gonna be awesome for all of us. I really hope it will be. And all we have to do is keep playing the games we love and enjoying them. Thank you very much for hearing me. I will see you next time. Bye bye.